Hey, I saw food and I got excited.
I did too. I got hungry. That's crazy. You know what? You know you black. When you see food and you lose all
today, everybody.
When you lose all focus and rationale, you say, "Hey, and I what you got to eat?"
We saw food and got excited.
Everything.
It's your girl Paris Nicole and
Jimmy the Square Guy on your Wednesday giveaway, nigga. Truth your political hip hop outlet.
I wanted to say one of them.
My fault.
Your political hip hop outlet. Make it true.
I'm really trying to get this show over with so I can get some of that food. And that's our show for today. See you Monday.
So the question is, why we got food on the show? Are you sharing with everybody, or are you just sharing? Okay, whoever wants some, got some. I got you.
Oh.
But I ain't sharing with that dang thing. That's gonna be mine. But anyways.
Well, before we go any further, let's again remind people, man, y'all got to stay tuned in to watch how to win this 50-inch TV.
Yeah.
We are just really brainstorming.
Now let me tell you though,
Go ahead.
it's not just regular TV. It's a Roku TV.
So you can watch us on Roku TV. Yeah, we on Roku now. So
HJS TV, baby.
we won't give you a Panasonic or a Sony or something like that you can't watch us on. We make sure you get a Roku
I'm sure
TV.
They got Roku TVs made from them too, but it ain't one of them.
Make sure y'all watch get you a Roku TV so y'all can watch us on Roku station.
Yeah, but it's still a good TV though.
Yeah, it's a good TV. But now let's go ahead and go to our word for the day. Because we got another
More wisdom, everyone.
More wisdom.
I'm going to tell you now. Let me tell you, hold on. We got 2 guests on the show. And the wisdom, I promise you, if you can just name a few of the little different wisdoms you be having, and my question to them is going to be, is it wisdom or is it just playerism? Now you got to use this wisdom and use it to your advantage. Are you a player? That's a stupid question to ask you. Like you would really say, let me shut up. Okay,
people. Our word for today, and it's not always wisdom, just some food for thought.
Wisdom to me.
Sometimes it's a word of encouragement. Sometimes it's a scripture. Sometimes it's food for thought. Some just to raise awareness. And today's word is: society has become so fake that the truth actually bothers people.
That's been life. Period.
Society has become so fake that the truth actually bothers people.
No, seriously. I can't help but to always go towards the direction of relationships still. So when you say that, it just reminds me of how I was listening to the radio station. I don't know if it was today or the other day, but sometime they were basically saying how when a girl cheats on a dude, the man can't take it for nothing. It's like, oh, the world is terrible. I was like, well, gosh. But let a dude do it. Oh, we gotta forgive him. We gotta love him. We gotta, it was just a mistake, baby. I'm sorry, and he gotta go back to like, ain't nothing ever happened. The hell? Dudes can't accept the truth. Period.
It's not
they
that
like the fakeness of life.
It's not that we can't. It's not that we can't accept the truth. It's just that men.
Their pride.
I don't want. That's too typical to say our pride.
Yeah,
because I think women have pride as well.
And that's exactly why women stood up and said, anything you can do, I can do better. And there's G.I. Janes out there, and there's the woman who does this, because y'all can't handle it.
No, we can handle it. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, somebody asked me. It was a while back. They said, if that was a girl, she said, y'all want us to forgive y'all when y'all mess up in cheating, but would you forgive the woman if she cheated? And that's man, I'm gonna tell you right now. A majority of the guys, no, they couldn't handle that.
Yeah, in songs they say it all the time.
They couldn't handle it. But that song Tank, I Deserve.
Yeah.
Tank, you a sucker. You messed the game up.
I gotta listen to it.
He say he deserved for her to do whatever it is that he done to her.
Oh, yeah.
Her friend called in and said, let's go out for lunch, and she's asked him, and she had the respect to say, hey, can I go out with my friend? And he didn't like it, and he wanted to know who was this calling 2 a.m. in the morning. Why you wearing that dress? You know what that dress from me?
Hey, but wait a second. What?
Yeah, you didn't hear that song.
Yeah, but that's like, duh.
When I first heard that song, I was
like, what girl ain't gonna, oh, I can't wait till y'all get on the show. Because, the lady that's coming on the show, she said she keep it real. And after talking to her on the phone, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, tell you that. She gonna let you know.
Everybody, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know this lady.
He don't look like he gonna keep it real.
I don't know. I think he'll keep it real.
Like, yeah, I will.
I see something about him right now.
Oh my gosh, and he's got the chain.
Be quiet. Don't say that. Don't say that. Paris.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me be quiet.
You remember I told you the other day?
It's out in public.
But I'm saying don't tell the public that. Let the public see it for themselves.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Okay.
Remember the other day I told you don't ask the man what's in their cup? Don't say nobody that chain.
I'm gonna be good. But he looked at me like, I wish you would, Sean. I'm gonna hurt you if you say something about me. That's how he looking, and I just saw the chain, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay, she right. I saw it. I know. Remember, my stepdad was there.
He's a lot of love.
That's all I did. I ain't saying nothing. If nobody don't say nothing, I ain't the one to say nothing. But remember this. Don't ever ask the man what's in his cup.
And don't ever ask what it means.
And then don't exactly. We'll talk about that later.
Just be on.
All right. Y'all don't see when we get on here. Anyway, let's go to my oh my gods.
Oh my.
Let's go to see them. And I got some pretty nice ones, respectful ones today. Check this out. Now you know everybody has that.
What the heck?
You know you got that your man, your woman. Everybody go out and do things together. But the question was, let's check this picture out. The question was on this picture. Look at them two. What do you think they had to drink?
Dang.
They in the bathroom by the toilet, taking turns throwing up.
Ew. What?
And Shughead is asleep on the toilet. You know that leakage run down beside the toilet, right?
Yes.
Yes. So her face is in all that. But when you're drunk, you don't care.
I don't think her head is sitting against the toilet.
It's on the toilet.
I think that's just her head too big. That ain't. It's just right here, and it looked like the butt.
Her head on the toilet, Paris. When you drunk, all they go.
That's just nasty. Okay, whatever then. But all I know is they mixed that white. No, they had that Everclear.
The Jameson.
Bombay,
The Everclear.
Jameson. Oh boy.
Paris, calm down. You started to sweat when you see a Jameson. Hold on, y'all little bees on your head. We get sweat the bees off your head.
Wait a second, I'm just saying, boy, I remember them days.
Patron.
Shot after shot after shot.
That Patron and cranberry. Oh Lord.
Oh, you messed up.
Hold my probation officer ain't watching.
Patron and cranberry.
Yeah.
No, just leave the cranberry away.
That's good.
It's just Patron.
You never
straight.
had that. That's good.
I'm just saying that's how you're supposed to do it. I know how to do it. I don't drink, but I know how to do it. Cause I know.
That's your disclaimer.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next picture. Okay, now this applies to my guys, and it goes back to what you was talking about, us not able to handle things.
This Joker can handle it though, right? Until this Joker, whatever you about to show it.
Yeah, they may have their relationship like that.
That's because he is making money off her.
Oh, you is so wrong.
Look, I'm gonna make sure you look right.
This goes to every man's insecurity. I'm not gonna say every man, majority, even mine. Let's check this picture out. It says, my wife, me, but y'all be too insecure. He has actually got his wife in a see-through netted dress with the legs out, and got her trying on different shoes before she step out. How many of you guys can dress your woman like that and let her go out with on girls' night?
Okay, first thing everyone is gonna say, they not black. Second off, I had to look at him twice. I thought he was black, and she, everybody, but
she do look Asian or something.
Yeah, she looked totally different, but he looked totally not even.
Can we blow that picture up a little bit so we can see their face a little more?
He not even Hispanic. He not black, Hispanic, Samoan, or whatever else.
Okay, look, he's blowing it up. Oh no, they're not black.
He is definitely not black.
No, so that discredited everything because a brother wouldn't be doing it.
No, but seriously though, if he is doing it, he doing it for a reason.
Paris, I am curious. What would be the reason?
He is making money. He is advertising something. He is marketing. He is like, hey, this is for the team. This is for the family. You better not. You just know how to handle yourself. Call me if you need me. I got you.
I'll be in the back at the back table with that big nose and mustache on with the big old hat. Sitting back there waiting on you. Hit me up.
Something like that.
I don't believe that. But I'm glad you pointed that out. They not black.
But wait, I pointed it out, but I was really just joking, everybody.
But that joke turned into some serious parents. I don't know too many brothers that would do that.
Okay, they wouldn't do that because one, she's in a see-through outfit.
She in a see-through outfit.
But the shoe situation, if she was in a real outfit that was, complimenting still sexy and nice, but not really see-through, then he would probably fix the shoe. But she was in a see-through.
I don't think too many brothers would help their wife get dressed in a sexy manner while she go out on girls' night.
I think people will.
Okay, let me ask you this. You're a beautiful woman. How many guys that you met that would do something like that with you?
Did he laugh?
And he's a brother. And the guy in the audience is a brother, and he laughed just like you. How many guys that you met in your lifetime that you actually think that, based upon what you know about them, they would help you do that?
Help me do what?
Get dressed up in a sexy outfit.
That outfit or sexy because, hello, my dresses are always really sexy.
Okay, whatever.
And they have to zip me up. And they will tell me what earrings not to go because it's too much.
And help you find the right shoes and you going out on girls' night out.
Oh, wait, that was girls' night out. I'm usually going to a sophisticated event.
Now, see, that's different.
So, but we still be up.
But you going on girls' night out. How many guys you know that would help you do that?
I find more sophisticated events with better off, not girls' night. Girls' night is like, oh yeah, exactly.
So how many guys would do that?
Girls' night.
Not too.
I guess. Okay. No. Okay. I gotta put the puzzle pieces together. Girls' night.
Exactly.
Go with your PJs on, your hair all over your head if you want to. It's girls' night. Who gives a dang, right? But I don't do that, but.
Exactly. So too many brothers ain't gonna do that. But I'm glad you pointed that out. Now, this is something I want to ask you about. Since you have that mindset of how people should conduct themselves at certain restaurants, because I notice you and I have gone out sometimes, and you do not like going to a restaurant where you feel like somebody gonna be ratchet. You've always said that. So I want to ask you what you think.
You just made me sound so high-C.
No. You're not. No. Okay, let me explain this real quick. You are not high-C, but I do like the spots. The times you went out, I do like the spots that you picked because they were some spots that you get tired of seeing
ratchetness.
Shay, Didi, and Keisha and them in there, fast black.
Okay.
With 40s in their hands, you don't want to see it every day.
Okay.
So when you do go to a nice place, it's certain things you do not expect to see. So when I show you this video, after this video, I want your thoughts on it. Let's play this video.
Oh, well, it's gonna take a second.
Here it comes. Let's check this video out.
Oh.
Okay, here you go.
Excuse me.
And here we go.
I invested a lot of money into buying this building, into developing this concept so black people can have somewhere nice to go to, okay? Somewhere where we can feel good about ourselves as a, come on, stop the music, please. Somewhere where our people can feel good about ourselves as a culture, okay? No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, take it to Prime, take it to Pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I want men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are twerking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. So don't do it now. Don't do it again. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. And don't do it again. Thank you.
So your question is?
That was a black restaurant owner that goes off on some women that was twerking in his restaurant. And your thoughts are, was he wrong?
No. Nope. Customers are not always right. I don't give a darn. I'm gonna let you know.
But that's one of the main reasons I asked you that, because the rule of thumb is the customer is always right.
Yeah,
but that's when it comes to service.
I've been in the restaurant business for years, on and off. And in my position, yes, customers are always right, but you try to make them happy, period, right? But when it comes down to certain places, certain times and things, one, you gotta choose your music right, man. When the right song come on, you can't help but
feel it.
Oh, shit. Okay, sometimes. So you kind of gotta choose that music right. But at the same time, if you are in a dining area like that was, where the hell are you gonna dance? I get mad when I go somewhere and the music is bumping like that. I be wanting to jam and I can't get up and dance. Have a dance floor over there or something so I can go dance. If there's not a dance floor, it's not the atmosphere for you to be dancing like that. But at the same time, again, your music says a lot. Especially if you with cultural people, shit, get some Africans in there and you play the drum. They gonna be, what they gonna do? I don't know exactly, but I can't do it, but they be, and they be popping all that.
You got an African in there.
So we need to ask her what the hell they gonna be doing when they hear the beats. hey, you know about culture?
No offense, but you know, we would love your insight on it. But anyway.
Yeah, you should join in. Hey, we ain't talking about you. We talking with you about it. You know? Okay. About the life culture itself. But seriously though, I don't think he was wrong, because at the end of the day, you bring all that ratchetness inside of a nice conservative restaurant that you're trying to have conservative with the setting, the ambiance. It thumbs it all the way down. Ain't nobody gonna want to go there no more.
And that's why I asked you that, because that's one of the reasons you said that we went to some of the places that we went to. Because how
5 Central, baby, y'all better watch out. I'm just saying. But y'all cool. I like y'all. Y'all got
I like that too.
the conservative, then the ratchetness, then the this over there, and the that over there. So anybody, if you want to feel ratchet, you go over there. Don't go over here in the atmosphere. You need to go to 5 Central. Oops, I gave him a shout out. They didn't give us no money. But go to 5 Central anyway.
But you know what? I think they deserve that from us, because they rolled out the red carpet for us
all day long.
Every time we go there, they show out for us. So we're gonna go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna
talk about some other stuff and then bring our guest on.
Yeah, so we got another really, really great guest.
Another really, really great guest, because they have food today.
He's gonna feed us. We'll be back.
Yeah.
It's a model on a track. Okay, let's go. Shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. Okay. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. It's a model on the track, a real Florida girl, and I got it like that. I'm shouting all my haters and my grinders and my bosses. I'm really with the shit. Big boss shit, it don't matter where you from. Get it how you live, bitch, I'm number one. Big bang roll, bitch, I'm coming with the stacks. Shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. I'm on my Gucci shit. Real ball status, I can take a hit. Money stay higher than a flame that's lit. It's money in my city, I'ma make that shit. Ayy, I'm on my ones and twos. Flipping that bread and serve it back to you. Ayy, I'ma run up a check. My drip so icy that my money stay wet. Ayy, shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. All my people making money. Shout out to everybody making money.
we back.
Paris Nicole.
And the square dude.
Guy.
Oh, bam, right there. She
And-
coming through. We got a team in the house. We got a team in the house. We about to tear it up. Is the
Paris.
door locked? You thought I
Paris.
wasn't a rapper, but I am, boy. Let me tell you real quick.
You a rapper. From St. Louis.
Come on in.
But anyway, what we got? What we got coming up now?
We're about to taste that food. Taste that
So
food.
right now we're gonna bring on
Mr. Damn, I forgot your name. Phillips.
Mr. Phillips.
I was gonna say the other and then the Phillips, but that is.
Well, let's go ahead and bring on Mr. Phillips, our great guest, and I got some stuff I need to ask him ASAP. Come on, Mr. Phillips. Give him nigga two applause. Come on, Mr. Phillips. How you doing, sir?
I'm all
No,
right.
no. Swing on around. Swing on around.
All right.
Come on behind this, man. Come on over here.
And then we'll bring your lovely.
Now, I know, let me say this. Let me start this off here. Forgive me. I feel offended.
Wow.
The man came and left the food.
What? We only invited you up here so we
But
can
the
get the
food,
food.
man,
You
hand it to
what?
him. You hand it to him.
You know what?
I don't think he want to give us any. I don't want none, sir. I don't want
I'll slide that.
none. What is this?
Those
Well, hold on,
are
don't say it like that. Like it's like, what the hell is this?
those are homemade boudin balls.
Homemade.
Now, here's the thing. I do two kinds. I do crawfish and I do shrimp. So, drum roll to roll the dice to see which ones they are.
Okay. Oh, can you do me one more favor and hand us the silverware?
And
That's over
okay,
there?
I can do that for you.
May we have some plates, please, from the back?
Yeah, I was about to say I gotta have a plate. Somebody, anybody, bring them to
I
us.
promise you, I don't think that they will last that long.
Y'all can come get one if you bring us a plate. I tell you that. Right
May we
here
have
you
a
go.
plate, please? This how we do it on the Naked
bang,
Truth.
bang. Oh, I got these. Thank you. You want one? You want to try? Okay, you good? Okay, got you. Good. I'm gonna.
Boudin ball.
Mm-hmm.
You can never go wrong with boudin.
No, not with them.
You gonna need some too?
I will probably in a little while.
Okay, I hand you a plate.
I want to try one now, so I can go ahead and talk about him on the show. I don't want to wait till you leave. You want one? The engineer now said he wants one. I want one.
Oh, I just put my fork in it. Man,
There you go, Phil.
well, hold on. This was roll the dice. You just got that one. This
No,
is
he said-
yours. You rolled the dice. This is one you touched, and you get. I want to do my own because I have good luck. Even though I like shrimp and crawfish.
Oh, so it's both in here.
No, it's actually just one. I just don't know which one it is.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Crawfish.
Oh, you got the special one.
All them crawfish.
All of them are crawfish.
Oh, okay. You didn't know. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Right.
So
I normally do them half dozen. So if one is crawfish, they're all crawfish.
Oh, got you. Okay. We did not share our blessings.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like about it the most? It is seasoned.
Yes.
I'm
I
glad
can taste the crawfish. For
I'm
real.
glad that you came in here and not thinking that we were diabetics.
Hey.
You know what's funny? If I told you how much salt was in there, you would think I was lying.
You didn't put a lot
Try
of
me. Try me.
I might have put all together maybe a tablespoon of salt.
And all 6 of them together.
And all 6 of them.
That's great. That's almost no
Wait,
salt for
salt
this food.
or seasoning?
Oh no! Oh, they are packed with seasoning.
Now that's what you made up with the salt.
Yeah,
The
it's flavor packed.
Mm-hmm. It is. Everybody got a good punch of flavor in it.
So what's the name of your catering company and what all do you cook?
Oh well, it's East Traveling Square Kitchen.
What?
Is it again?
East Traveling Square Kitchen.
We're eastward and we're traveling in the what?
It's East Traveling Square.
Square.
It's a long story.
Square Kitchen.
I have a funny feeling that after he asks his questions, you'll probably get the understanding of why the name of it is the way it is.
Okay.
I'm anxious.
Okay.
I barely get the chance to say I know something.
Oh, but shout out to my business partner, Damian Murray. we are collaborating together, and it's Taste Kitchen, Houston, Texas, and which is the actual catering company itself. I have my branch, which is basically geared towards the north side of Houston, and he is basically focused on the south side of Houston. So we just kind of meet in the middle.
Well, I assume, I can be wrong, I'm assuming his name came from his belief. The Mason sign.
You said it, not me. I thought I was. See, I can't say nothing, but he can say everything.
I wasn't going to say it until the people saw it. They on camera, they seeing it now. So, you know, it's traveling, the Eastern Star and all that type of, because women normally Eastern Stars who's in part of Mason. And so, and you know, Mason.
See, y'all dangerous.
Travelers and builders and stuff like that.
You didn't tell me you was bringing all that on.
So I assume that's where you got your name from?
That's exactly where I got my name.
Okay. Now, can I ask you what level of Mason are you?
I am a Master Mason.
Master Mason. My stepdad was a 33-degree Mason.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach that top.
You gonna reach there?
I'm gonna reach there.
You gotta come on the show when you reach. You gotta get some secrets up. No, I know you can't. I know. I'm just messing with you, man. But these are good. And are y'all mobile or y'all just storefront?
We are actually mobile. We cater parties. We both are respective private chefs, so we do intimate dinners for two. And if we decide to just generally do anything, we may do a couple of plates here or there, and we just.
What's your goal then? Your biggest goal with this?
Is really entrepreneurship.
You know, okay.
I mean, honestly, because I just got tired of corporate America.
So this is your full-time thing now?
Right. Well, that amongst a couple of other businesses.
Okay, when and why did you start cooking in the first place?
I started cooking, I was 8 years old when I started cooking.
Why don't everybody go back to childhood?
Now, when I started cooking professionally, now that's a little different. That was maybe about 8 or 9 months ago.
Okay,
Wow.
What made you say, oh, I'm a good cook, let me just start cooking?
Honestly, I was with my business partner, and he had already started selling plates. And so, as his numbers began to grow, I was like, well, hey, I help out my mom cook all the time. How about I come in and I help you? That transitioned into a pretty nice little low income. And from there, it just kind of branched out, and it just got bigger and bigger. And so now we do standing orders at the VA hospital for VA employees, personnel, for their lunches. And then we've done a couple of parties. But as far as what I can cook, the sky is the limit.
Let me give y'all a quick glance of these crawfish boudin balls.
They're very large.
Those are some of the bigger ones that I make. Most of the time they are a little bit smaller than that, but I mean, I had to show out.
Okay, show out. Tell me, what are the ingredients in boudins for those who may not know what a boudin ball is?
Well, it's the quintessential dirty rice mix with...
Who the heck knows what dirty rice is? I do, because I make it, but other folks, they don't know what dirty rice is.
So basically, it's your rice with a little onions, gizzards, bind it together. Normally you put it in a casing, but whenever you take it out of the casing, it kind of, it basically resembles a dirty rice. And from there, you just kind of ball it up.
And instead of putting it in a casing, you battered it with what kind of crust? Instead of pork or beef or whatever other meats I usually use.
Well,
you use crawfish.
Yes, I do crawfish. Well, it's a little.
There's something else in here other than crawfish.
Yes, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of the gizzards, a little bit of meat in there
for that flavor.
Along with that. But I packed it with flavor with the intent of it being as authentic as possible because it's all from scratch. So it's my signature. It's my signature seasonings, my signature flavor. Perfect.
It is good. If anybody love crawfish, if you love boudin, putting them two together, you probably can imagine how that would taste. But I gotta admit, this is good.
But the breading.
The bread is what really
How
does
did
it
you
too.
get? You don't have to tell me all the secrets, but I like cooking, and I think mine would have fell apart. It's big. That thing would have fell apart.
I like cornbread around them.
Well, here's the thing. You would think that the average person would use cornmeal, or say, for instance, like a fried mix. I don't do that. That's actually breadcrumbs that are seasoned with my signature season, and that is, it's more of a citrus pepper.
I taste a little bites of citrus in it. I'm like, okay.
It's a citrus pepper rub that I actually developed, and it's one of my signature flavors. And what I do, plain breadcrumbs, and just season up that those breadcrumbs. And after you dip it in the batter, roll it in the breadcrumbs, stick it in the freezer.
Oh,
Freezer?
then fry it.
Stick it in the you don't. I mean, I sometimes fry them fresh, but those
Or baked.
those are actually they had been made. I made those right before Thanksgiving, so they've been sitting in the freezer for a little while. So normally with it being in the freezer, it kind of seals it in and it makes it hard. Deep fry them until they turn that color.
So you again what color they are? Because I expert, he just rolled them in some batter, dipped them in a deep fryer, and this is what they come out to be. That's what I thought.
No,
That's what I would have done.
I believe.
And I would have messed them up.
Yes, you would have.
So
That's why they would have fell apart.
But these are delicious, man.
Yes,
And-
indeed. Now, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was your
And
question?
so they come in half a dozen.
Normally I do them half a dozen. I do the regular, just plain boudin balls. I'll do those 3 for $10. I do a half dozen for $20. With crawfish or the shrimp, because they're a specialty, they are $10 more. So they would be 30 for 6 and 60 for a whole dozen.
That's a good little meal.
So, knowing that you're doing this as a business, and I know that I was told that you wanted to, you told us and someone else told us that you were more interested in not working for the man, working for yourself. So something before this had to inspire you to want to stay home besides the money and time.
Well,
Who inspired you to want to stay?
Honestly,
That's a trick question.
I know it was. Honestly, I'm an old soul. And so my grandfather always told me, boy, be slow to talk, quick to listen. Okay, and I took it to heart. So anybody could teach me anything that was older than me. That was my mindset when I was 18 years old. So there were a lot of people that came across me in my little time here on earth that has all inspired me. People when I was in the military, people when I got out of the military, childhood influences, my life. I mean, everybody. It's a total collective effort. And I was already an entrepreneur because I was a barber, and so I did that for about 6 years. So the nature, the grind, I missed it because being an entrepreneur, you get 100% profit out of the max effort that you give. So that's what just kind of propelled me to go ahead and do something, market something, and get it to the point where it can be shipped. It can go. It can flourish.
I got you. Let me have those silverware for me, and I'm gonna make some room because with all of that said and done, you're doing this business, but you are also taking on more by helping your companion.
Yes.
So instead You want to go to commercial now, and then we're going to bring on the lovely companion?
Yes, sounds good to me.
Let's go to a commercial, and we have more guests for you to come, okay?
And we are back. And before we go any further, let me give. I got to give these shout outs because someone, Candace Joseph, says, shout out to my Mason brother.
Howdy.
My sister.
Yeah. So yeah, she explained about the Eastern travel and stuff. I will. Oh, she said she want to play too.
We got more. Come on up.
We have more, so come on up and get some. But without further delay, let's go ahead and bring the other half of
Miss
this.
Lisa.
There you go.
Oh, dang it.
You want to swing around the paper?
I be messing up some names. Yes.
You just say the name?
No, it's Lisa, though.
It's Lisa.
Oh, at least.
And then, I forgot that middle one. Middleton.
Lisa
Middleton.
Lisa Middleton Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great.
It was a little challenging. People on the road.
But you got here safe.
Well, I don't know where you're from, but if not, welcome to Houston. That's what it is. It's a challenge driving on freeways.
It is. I live on the north side, so I don't really drive that much on the south side.
Mhm.
So it was a little bit different for me today, especially with the rain.
Well, thank you for coming, man. We really
made it
appreciate
good,
you.
though.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Now, I have to ask this question. If it's none of my business, just tell me.
No, don't say that. Just give us a really good, fun answer.
Are you an Eastern Star?
I am.
Oh, okay. I should have known that, you know. I don't think one would be the other one would be.
Well, that's not the case.
Or did you bring him in?
No, he didn't bring me in. Honestly, we met a long, long time ago, and it was the reason that I chose not to date him, because I was uninformed about the Masonic Brotherhood, and of course, you hear your stories or whatever, and as our friendship progressed, I started to trust him as a person, and I started to do my own research, and I became an Eastern Star with no pushing or anything from him.
So you're just a good stewardship.
Well, the thing about it is I never want to be the type of person that pushes anything on anybody. If you want to do it, then you want to do it. If not, that's fine. This is the decision that I made. So she decided to get into it, and when she did, I was like, oh, really? Okay.
Now, here's my big question. Would you had married her if she wasn't an Eastern Star?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were married.
We were actually married.
Oh, we weren't married.
Well, no, actually we
were almost
wasn't.
married.
We were close.
Yes.
What happened?
No,
We were engaged.
We were engaged when she decided to become an Eastern Star.
When I decided to jump, I jumped.
Right.
I got a phone call and I said, "This is what I'm doing Saturday."
And I was like, huh? And yeah.
I want to do it now. I don't even know what it is. It just sounds exciting because y'all do it.
I love the sisterhood. I have 2 older sisters, and I have one older sister that is like a mom to me, and another, she's the middle sister, and she's not that, we're not that close when we live in the same city. If we live in different cities, we're good. And I have another older sister, but I'm not that close to really any of them as a sister. And so I was looking for that. I was looking for sisterhood. I was looking for something to give back. I was looking for just that. And it's kind of like a sorority that brings you closer to God. And so that was what I wanted, and that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Now.
We brought you on because you took too long.
Yeah, go ahead.
We brought you on the show because we noticed you on Facebook. looking, sounding, acting, and all that other good stuff like a lovely couple. Looking like y'all are newlyweds, honestly.
We are.
Oh, okay.
How long y'all,
there we go.
How long y'all been married?
We've been married for 1 year.
Newlyweds.
Last Friday.
Y'all booed up.
Newlyweds. Yep, that's right.
You a small booed. You got it on Facebook. I said, look at them. Who are these people?
All these extras, yeah. But no, it was lovely. It was lovely.
It was.
And we wanted to bring you on the show to be messy.
Okay. I'm messy.
I was starting to miss.
Messy.
I was. I'm not gonna talk about it. Man.
But I guess she was speaking for you then. Oh, he'll tell it. He'll tell it all.
Oh, he will. But I am. We're very transparent.
Okay.
And I think that it's important in any business that you be transparent. And you can go on my Facebook and find anything you want to know about me. You know, I mean, other than anything that's just really personal, you can find anything that you want to know. And I think that's important when you're doing business. People need to know who you really are. Yeah. And I don't know any other way to be than upfront. I don't have time or memory to try to
memory especially.
Exactly.
Well, I tried it when I was younger.
That goes into my very first question, but let me get into a little bit of this though. We brought you on because you look like newlyweds. We wanted to know, what is it like, honestly, being in love in the millennium, is what you first announced to her. And asking or looking at that whole topic itself, I'm like, well, they're entrepreneurs and you have many businesses, you have your business, you have your own mindset. What does that look like, honestly? We just had a entrepreneur on the show yesterday telling us what it's like being a CEO. You guys are entrepreneurs, so you both are your CEOs of your businesses. You're in love, you live in the same, you're married. So how does that really work in this day and time?
Strategically.
Yeah, strategically.
It's almost as if like shooting dice sometimes.
Okay.
And me, okay, no, really. I kind of understand what you mean, I think. Explain what you mean by shooting dice.
Well, okay. We collectively, I have 3 businesses. She has 5. In the midst of maintaining all businesses, we realized that we really had to team up together. So what happens is a lot of it is tackling it at once and letting the dust settle later. So if I'm tending to one business and she's tending to one business, of course we have businesses that kind of coincide together because we're both travel agents. So what we do is we just kind of meet in the middle. If I can help her, I help her. If she can help me, she helps me. And we just alternate vice versa. So imagine working with your spouse that you love, that you have a base friendship, and take that continuity and you double it when you add money into the picture. So not only are we making money, we're having fun, and it doesn't really seem like work. So in a sense, we spend a lot of time together and we focus on the fun while we're of course serious, but just concentrate on the fun. Sure.
Now I want to get messy. I want you to be honest. That's the beauty of it. But we know somewhere down the line there's some clashing. You gotta get on each other's nerves sometimes. You know? Okay, I got it. I think you ought to do it. You know, I'm not trying to be messy, but I
understand. Somebody want to be the leader all the time. Because y'all both seem strong-minded.
Because people actually think from outside looking in, this is how my relationship. Not knowing that these people go through things that you go through as well. You just don't see it. You're seeing the business part and the fun part of what they're doing. But what are some of the headaches?
The challenging parts of negotiating and
Don't ask him
compromising.
that.
Why, you want to tell it?
When you get a chance.
Well, it's like this. Anybody that meets us know that we both are dominating personalities, and so the trick is to balance and communicate. As long as For the most part, we don't really have too many run-ins because we have a balance and we communicate. Of course, sometimes the balance get thrown off. I have a fit, I do. But at the same time, too, it's about communication. It's not just about the balance. It's about the communication.
It maintains the balance.
Well, see, here's the thing. We've been friends for 6 years before we even got into a relationship. And so, in all actuality, that friendship developed a bond. It developed communication. It developed the opening skills. I don't have to tell you what I like because you know you've been my friend for so long. And we were close. When we were friends, we were close friends. And that part of the relationship never stopped. It just blossomed. So, you know, yeah, I may have my fits because I like my time with my wife.
I'm a time pusher. He frees up time and I feel it.
Right.
And that's the problem that we have. We were on vacation last week and for our anniversary, and
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And so I pushed all of that time, like up until we left, literally crammed it. I worked that day, Friday, our anniversary, and we left and went to Aransas Pass, and we stayed there for 4 days, and I was so exhausted that I fell asleep and did not know I was on an island when I woke up. And I was just like, and so we talked. We spent that time and we talked. We didn't go out that much. It was rainy, first of all. But we spent the time and talked. And he was like, this is what you do. I free up time and you fill it up. And I'm like, you could be right. You know? So we come to a compromise because we talk. We don't argue, we talk. And if he said, what I am is honest, even with myself. If I'm a time pusher and I know I'm a time pusher, then I'm a time pusher. And I just need to fix it.
Even if you don't want to admit it, you are a time pusher.
Oh, I do admit it, I am. He will free up space for me. And that was one of the reasons for me not caring about him choosing to leave corporate America, because if he is doing some of those things, then that's giving us more time together. And we sit down and we talk about the lack of intimacy, the lack of time that we spend together. And when you sit down and look at it, it looks ridiculous.
So if you said, okay, we're going to give up corporate America and focus on our businesses, you have to put a lot of energy and time in that to get the money you probably were used to having. Has that changed dramatically or enough to say it's kind of stressful not having the same income coming in?
No.
No, okay, good. Now,
So y'all business together kind of made up for that?
My business was never dependent upon corporate America. My travel agency always paid off my bills. So I chose to go to corporate America for the socialization because I'm a butterfly, and being at home and not communicating with people was harming my spirit.
can we find the flyer with the travel agent on there? I think it's the third one over. And I want to see exactly this travel agent. Oh, no, it's right there.
That's the
so
one.
this is called First Texas Ambassador.
I was the first ambassador in the state of Texas. An ambassador is a certified trainer for my host agency, IntelliTravel.
Oh, so where do you help people travel to? All over? It
Wherever
looks
you
like
want,
it.
wherever
Wherever
you
you
want.
want to go.
And so what makes everyone want to come to you versus other people?
Just the level of care, the level. I'm honest. You know, a lady came to me the other day and she wanted to go to Cancun, and I was on my vacation and I was working, but he was smoking, so it didn't matter. So I was on my vacation and she said, well, what does COVID look like? And I was like, well, I haven't gotten any advisories, but I still want to go look because I don't want to send you anywhere. And I just, as soon as I Googled COVID in Mexico, it just blew up, just red. And I was like, yeah, ma'am, I'm not booking that for you. I'm sorry. You know, it's dangerous. It's looking dangerous, and I'm not.
When most people probably would have booked her for the money.
Well, they may have done that, but when she got there, she wouldn't have a good time if they let her go.
Yeah.
You know, they
wouldn't let her come back home.
If they let her go, they may not let her come back home. You know.
Wow.
We get advisories first. We can reach out to hotels. When she first told me, I said, well, let me reach out to my contact at RIU. I have a contact at RIU. I have a contact at Carnival, several contacts at Carnival. I have contacts at Royal Caribbean. I've been in the business almost 5 years, so I have contacts by name. That's what makes it different. Because if you're having your anniversary, then I can call Kirk at Carnival and say, hey, can you make this happen for my guest? And if I can't get Kirk on the phone, then I can get Aliette on the phone, and they're going to make it happen for my guest.
So you as a travel agent will connect with all the networks you have before you book it to find out the safety, the amenities that they're looking for, and making sure it's exactly what they're looking for.
Absolutely.
That's what makes you better than or one of the top ones to go to.
Absolutely. And I'm nosy. I want to know what you like. I want to know what you don't like. If you know me, I don't use public restrooms. I will hold it for 3 hours. Like, because I'm laughing
because I know some other people the same way. They would not go in for no reason.
so serious. I will not. It's not, I don't smell bleach. I'm not doing that. So I know that about me. So if I know something like that about you, then I'm going to send you to a place that has nice bathrooms.
Okay, one quick question, and I have this other question about relationship. Being with you doing travel agencies, being in the travel business, where all have you been or haven't been? Whichever one's the quickest to say.
We went to the Bahamas twice last year.
Yeah. I proposed in the Bahamas.
You proposed in St. Kitts and Nevis.
The woman is always right.
It was actually the same. We were on
the same going direction?
Yeah.
Because on the cruise, you go to boop, 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 boop,
Right.
3 different places.
So we were on the cruise for 7 days, and it was actually my first cruise. And I had a blast. And nervous as I was, overlooking...
You were nervous. There was a monkey running around.
Overlooking the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic. And on a mountaintop, I proposed.
That is beautiful.
It was so beautiful.
So being that you guys have been friends for 6 years...
One more question. Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
I had to ask that question.
Oh, but the photo shoot afterwards was real.
Yeah, I didn't cry at that time. I kind of, he kept giving me hints, and I know him so well, so I was kind of like, I didn't know, like, every day comb my hair a certain way, you know, because I didn't know what was going to happen. He kept leaving me hints, and he told my best friend, like, she's getting off the ship engaged.
Okay.
We got on the ship, and he was like, I'm not your boyfriend, I'm your husband in training.
Okay, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of hints.
So you guys known each other for 6 years, and then marriage. What was if you can remember, think about it, what admired you the most in that transition of being friends, growing to be bonding together, and into the stronger friendship to marriage? What was the thing that admired you the most about one another?
It was the transition. People think that you meet somebody and you date for a little while, and you've been with them whatever time period, you get engaged, you get married. Right. It's not how it goes. Most successful relationships, you have to build that friendship. I have to be able to stand you every day, even if I don't like you for that particular moment. I got to be able to stand you and be able to be okay with that. I have to be able to know your quirks. I have to be able to know your do's, your don'ts, your likes, your dislikes, what you stand for, what you don't stand for, what you tolerate, what you won't tolerate. Those are things that in the average relationship you don't really get.
Yeah.
You get the best face.
So did it go through transitions of learning each thing as time went on?
It did.
And
It
you
did.
admired everything about that?
You know why?
None of that stuff was annoying?
No.
But you know why? Because the beauty is in the journey.
Yeah.
I have things that I
We've
can
got
stand.
optimistic people here today.
Let me ask this question.
That's me.
We got some time, short time.
Our time is short. Let me ask this question. So, have there been times where y'all was tested to say, I can stand you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tested.
Okay, yeah, because you say you have to be able to stand that person even when you don't like that person.
You was tested?
Terry,
She just asked you what you tested.
tell you a story.
She's asked you what you tested.
Yeah, what she said.
No, I'm messing with him.
When we were friends, we respectively, she got married.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
got
tested.
married.
Uh-huh.
And the funny part about it was I didn't like the person she was married to, and she really didn't like the person.
I didn't have a problem with her. She
yeah.
That was it.
Hold on, was y'all friends? Was y'all friends of the friends that y'all was married to? Like,
No.
That's good. I was like, y'all just switch partners like that?
I actually wanted to beat up her second husband, but
oh, shucks.
that's neither here nor there.
You know he's watching, don't you?
I assure you he's not.
I'm being messy.
Tomorrow he will be there. Watch.
It says on Facebook. Let me see.
He don't follow me purposely anymore.
Oh, okay.
Right. During that time period, yes, it was trying. We didn't talk for a few years, and then we reconnected, and it was kind of ironic that she ended up divorcing her second husband, and my second wife had passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So when we connected again a year later, I had to reinvent me, rebuild me.
This was y'all's time.
And
that was the time for
right.
y'all.
And so
he was going through what he was going through. I was going through what I was going through.
Right.
And neither of us were able to lean on each other to go through it, and I don't think that we would have been able to had we been able to lean on each other, because I would have tried to fix him and he would have tried to fix me.
Right.
And we had to fix each other. We had to fix ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. Our time is short. I wish I'd got you on here earlier. I didn't know y'all wouldn't be this good. But I can say this. I think Paris will agree. We did this show because we know in this time, in this millennium, people are trading out spouses like they trade out clothes.
That's right.
that's true.
And to see you two that have businesses together and in love, there is hope for love in the millennium.
Definitely.
It's different.
You just have
Well,
to.
I got
you have to
another.
work.
Okay.
But we
Okay, I know we got, but we was just gonna quit. But when you found each other dealing with kids, family members, and the time that you didn't have or do have more of, or dealing with any lies that you had to come across, did any of that kind of strip the relationship a little bit?
We had a time issue, and it was pretty much that, and we just had to. I'm really good at compromising. I'm really good at solutions, so we just had to fix the time issue.
And you wanted to fix the time issue and compromise because you felt the love that you guys have was good enough to stick with.
Absolutely.
Well, you got to think about it. We've been building this bond for a number of years. So there's time, there's effort, there's energy that's invested. So our foundation was glued, and solidified, stamped, glued. So
there we go. So hold on, not to interrupt y'all, but we're going to give you guys flyers on the Facebook and YouTube for you guys to see her businesses and get in touch with them if you want to. Until then, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. I leave it to you.
Social media, how they can get in touch with you?
You can follow me on Facebook, Alan Phillips, on Facebook, and I'll accept your friend request.
And you?
I'm Lisa Middleton Phillips on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Lisa the Boss Lady, and you can reach me at lisathabosslady.com.
And y'all can reach us on Roku TV, on HJS TV. You can reach us on Facebook on HarvanaJ.com, Harvana J Studios, on The Naked Truth, and everything else on.
They're watching us now. Gosh, you know where to find us. Find Harvana J anywhere, everywhere. All right now.
We see y'all Monday. And don't forget, tune in again and watch How Y'all Win This TV.
Right.